What's good, man? Hit that like, hit the subscribe button for me, man. But let's talk about it, man. The baby, man. This whole situation with the baby mama. I, uh, when I look at this situation, man, it's kind of shocking to me, man, because I feel like things like this should be in the privacy of the home. You know what I mean? Not really on the internet. You know what I mean? Taping it and the police coming there and stuff like that. I don't know, it just had a distasteful taste to it, you know what I mean, to the public. You know what I mean? Especially when the kid there and things of that nature. Like I say, if you want somebody to leave and go, you know what I mean, I understand all of that. But like I say, those situations got to be handled behind closed doors because the narrative of the situation can always be distasteful. And then it's just going to look crazy on his part, no matter if the person is hitting or screaming or hollering or cussing or whatever the case may be, you're going to still look like the bad guy at the end. You know what I'm saying? Calling her the side joint and stuff like that really don't have no weight to it. You know what I mean? I just think as two adults and responsible people, they should have been able to work that out where they can go their separate ways and be able to still be effective parents. And I think that's the moral to that story, really that. You know what I mean? The baby had enough success in the music business where he don't really have to have nobody close around him to that a standard. But like I said, she put out reports that they've been sleeping together and this and that, not knowing the effects of what they may do to the other people that he's talking to and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? I don't get the whole side chick type of thing unless he got an open relationship with the other person. If he's putting it on social media, the effects that can have on the other person that's supposed to be the main person, you know what I mean? So I'm like, when I look at it, is it entertainment? Is this just a joke? Or like, what is this all about? Because at the end of the day, it just looked like two kids that just playing house, just playing around. Because in my perspective, those things should have been behind closed doors and it shouldn't be out in the public like that. And I feel like for her to be his child's mother, I feel like it made him look bad, made her look bad. And then you got a child in the middle of a situation that's, you know what I mean, that's not what the kids should be experiencing. They shouldn't be able to look on the internet and see their mom and dad having these type of arguments and situations where people being humiliated. You know what I mean? Because I think at the end of the day, it's not about the baby, it's not about the young lady, it's about the child. And when the child is in the middle of those situations, that's the person that gets the boatload of the pain and the frustration. Because like I tell you, you don't want to have those type of things going up when a kid becomes 2, 3, 4, and when they start to be aware of a certain situation. So like for me, it's like when I looked at it and I seen it, I feel like it's just kids not understanding how to conduct themselves as adults. And like I say, going to online don't heal things and make things worse because everybody having an opinion and being able to chime in on your situation. Whereas nobody knew about it, nobody be able to chime in on it. Like I said before, I heard some people saying that if he didn't record it, people wouldn't have known that she was hitting them and doing things like that. Who's to say she was going to do that if he would have conducted himself in a way where it didn't have to lead to that? A lot of times it's just thinking about it before putting those things out there because it really don't help anybody for it to be on the internet. The internet is the worst place to be. Think about all the love and hip hop stories that we've seen, or we've seen people be in good relationships and end up in bad relationships just by televising their relationships and putting them out there like that. Now, I ain't the one to say that people are supposed to hide their relationships, but I'm saying those conflicts need to be talked about behind closed doors. Now, don't get it misconstrued when I say keep your relationships off the internet. I'm not talking about celebrating the person that you love. I'm saying these type of incidents where there's kids involved and y'all having those arguments, y'all shouldn't be posting that on the internet because then you breathing life into negativity and hateful things that come from that. Because every baby mama around the world gonna have a word for the baby when they see that. Every simp nigga that seen that video gonna have a word for that. Everybody that's seen it, you know what I mean? Even some stand-up guys feel some type of way about what he did and how he handled it. You know what I mean? Most guys, when they in those predicaments and situations, they always say they're going to call the police because they'd rather the police come get the person before they get to a rage and anger and hit that individual. You know what I mean? And then be in worse trouble after it. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I seen some women that be bigger than a man. And I seen some women fuck niggas up like on some real shit being out the pot. I seen some big women, like I run one guy, he was scared of his old lady. She was real big. He was a smaller guy. And like when she say certain shit, she meant it. And if he ain't do it, I seen her ball the nigga up like a foldable chair. Like I'm talking about, he was a small guy. She was this big girl, and she beat the shit out the nigga, man. I'm talking about like mangled him. He was getting real slick out his mouth, and she beat the shit out that man out there, man. Cause he was like a little small guy, and he had a big girl or whatever, and she was strong as an ox. She had strength like a man. You know what I'm saying? She was like one of them Xena warrior princess type of females, man. Motherfucker. She might punch a wall and break the whole. She might take the whole door off the handle with her hand. You know what I'm saying? She was like one of them type strong type female, but not to get all trapped. Like I said, I'm not telling people to hide their relationships, because a lot of time when people do that shit, they be cheating. You know what I'm saying? So no, I ain't saying that. I'm saying if you in a what you call it, one of them Jada Piggins and Willow type of relationship where it's like open and everybody having sex with everybody, which we call a hot goddamn mess. You know what I mean? Where everybody just fucking everybody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody sucking and fucking everybody, you know? That type of shit. Like I say, you do what you love to do. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, why they making all these... I always think the shit is dumb as hell. Why they making all these motherfucking big-ass names? This is Pollyannica. Like, what the fuck is a Pollyannica? No, y'all niggas some hoes, nigga. Like, fuck. Why we talking about Pollyannica? We gonna make up a whole name for sucking dick and fucking and eating pussy. Like, no, everybody hoes. Fuck all that. We come from the old school. Niggas is hoes. Like, why we talking about some motherfucking Pollyannica shit? Like, no, open relationship. Let's make these big-ass names like T.I. and make it sound proper. No, when I look at you, I'm going to say you a hoe. Like, you suck 20 dicks in one motherfucking day. You's a hoe. Like, I don't want to hear about no open relationship. My man knew I sucked the dick, and I kissed him in the mouth. Like, if you sucking other niggas' dick, you a hoe. Like, so I don't want to hear that shit. All that Pollyannica type of shit. Like, I'm like, yo, what the fuck is that, man? Like I said, not to get too much off track, I just be like, I hate when niggas be making all these weird-ass names and shit. Like, no, we come from the old school. If a girl sleeping with a bunch of niggas, she a hoe. If a nigga sleeping with a bunch of bitches, he a hoe. That's just what it is. Ain't no Pollyanna, ain't no motherfucking, what she say? What Jada say, man, I can't even think of the name right now. They using all these big-ass words for some shit that we call hoism. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck out of here with all these big-ass words and shit, you know? We got in with an entanglement. No, you got into some hoe shit. Like, that's it. Ain't no fucking entanglement. You got into you a whole married woman fucking with a whole young boy out here. The nigga was sick and depressed, and you was sucking and fucking the nigga. Let's not make this shit sound all pretty and shit. No, that was some hoe shit. Like, you know what I mean? Jada Piggins could never come back from this shit, man. Like, she done put her name out there into a nasty way. Now Will Smith looking like some simp nigga crying, and that's one of my niggas I look up to. I fuck with Will heavy. So she got Will looking out here. This nigga on GQ talking about, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, this shit looking crazy out here, man. Like I said, I'm getting all the trap, but yeah, man, like I said before, like, when we look at these relationships and shit like that, side pieces, I never knew a nigga that had a side piece and go on live and tell the world that she the side piece. I mean, goddamn, this shit that got so reckless out here. Normally a side piece of nigga never talk about the motherfucker. She never get no motherfucking showtime or none of that shit. The bitch never come on TV. You never take pictures with the bitch. You don't do none of that shit. A side bitch you never do nothing with. You know what I'm saying? You fuck her. You leave her alone. Even if you have a baby, man, nobody don't never know about the baby till the baby like 21 years old and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when niggas start telling niggas, man, that was my side bitch on the internet. I'm like, damn, man. I come from the hood. I ain't never seen no type of shit like this, man. This shit is crazy. Now they making names for whole shit. They say, nah, we Pollyannica out here. Like, y'all some hoes, man. Like, I'm a real nigga from the street, dog. Like, I ain't about to be doing all this big name shit for hoe shit. No, y'all niggas some hoes. You know what I mean? You took in two to three dicks a month, you a hoe. You a nigga out here fucking more than one bitch, you a hoe. Yeah, just like, man, I know niggas right now. I come up to him, I say, bro, ain't you a hoe? That nigga say, yeah, I'm a hoe all the way, nigga. I'm a fuck a bitch every day. He gonna say that, he a hoe. Man, you gotta have bitches that be the same way. Fuck all that Pollyanna shit. Man, I'm looking at the red table. I'm disappointed in niggas, man. Keep this shit real. Like, nah, we some hoes. We like to fuck, we like to suck, and we like to jump on dick to dick. Like, that's how you gotta keep it. Just be real with the shit. Like, nah, man, all that Pollyanna shit. Oh, I'm in the entanglement, man. The shit sound pretty, but it's still ugly as a motherfucker to me. Like I say, man, I don't know where this shit come from. Like I said, I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? When niggas televise the side bitch. You know what I'm saying? The side bitch gets no airtime. That's what I come from. I don't know what type of niggas do these type of shit. You know what I mean? That was my side bitch right there. So the main bitch that you fucking with, see that you got a side bitch. So y'all got a Pollyanna going on over there, I'm guessing. Some Pollyanna type of shit. You know what I mean? But like I said, man, that's Hollywood type of shit, man. You know what I'm saying? The real world, I tell you, that shit is dangerous, man. You playing with everybody's feelings and shit like that. Oh, you seeing a lot of motherfuckers getting popped in the ass. You know what I mean? You see young boys out here killing women, like, and they don't give a fuck. They just shoot a bitch. I don't give a fuck, man. You cheated on me. Niggas is so emotional, man. This shit is crazy, man. I tell them, like I said, I got daughters and shit like that. I say, man, y'all fuck around. Y'all gonna have to deal with what y'all got to deal with. Niggas is like whole women out here. They got emotions, man. You cheated on me, bitch. I'm gonna kill you. Like, and when the nigga say that shit, you got a feeling in your soul he gonna really fucking shoot you. Like, cause these niggas sensitive out here, they gonna really kill you. So, like, I'm telling my daughter, like, look, you gonna fuck around, you wanna be around here doing some Willow type of shit, you wanna be Pollyanna, gotta know what come with the Pollyanna lifestyle. Nigga might get in his feelings. Oh, you over there with that nigga a little too long now. So when a nigga feel that type of way, he feel like you fucking around on him. You ain't answer his text back quick enough. You ain't call the nigga quick enough. That nigga say, I'm gonna bust a cap in your ass. He probably gonna really do that shit. These niggas killing bitches and everything. I don't give a fuck. Oh, yeah, go ahead, like I said, go ahead and have your Pollyanna lifestyle. I'm just telling you what come with that shit. You're going to get an emotional ass nigga. You're like, oh, my God, you suck this dick and this and that. Like, how do you have a conversation with another grown man, right? This the shit that fucked me up, right? How can you have a man, how you have a girl, right? She come up to me, I'm with this Pollyanna type of shit. I'm talking about, like, you thinking like in your soul, like, I'm just saying this in a general way. You just like, your girl come to you, she say, yeah, you know, I'm trying to get down with this poly shit. So you gotta imagine her fucking and sucking a whole nother nigga dick. And you gonna kiss the same bitch. So I'm like, okay, I'm okaying a nigga. That Will Smith, August I seen her say he okay Jada to suck and fuck August I seen her. How can I okay you to fucking suck a whole nother nigga and I gotta kiss you? I mean, bitch, you better keep it away from me. I don't want to hear nothing about that shit. Like, that shit sound disgusting to me. So you actually drunk that nigga come and fuck that nigga, and I supposed to kiss you too? Like, man, what kind of, we living in a fucked up ass world with niggas clapping and saying, let's get the poly on out this bitch. I'm like, what kind of world we living in with niggas saying that? Like, I can't be no parts. I don't want to take no parts in that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, Charlotte, man, my pride and ego won't let me do that shit. Now, like I say, if it's going on behind my motherfucking back, that's on a whole nother scale. I done had some shit like that happen to me, man. Like some real bad shit when bitch did some shit like that, man. I kissed a bitch one day, man. I'm like, oh, shit. I'm like, bro. No, I ate bitch said she ate a fucking chili hot dog or some shit. I said, no, bitch, you been sucking some dick. For real. You suck somebody's dick and kiss me in the mouth. I'm talking about I'm spitting there. I'm like, damn, why your mouth tastes like that, bro? Your mouth. Yeah, you been sucking somebody's dick, man. Like, bitch that got me like that before. Bitch was a straight whore, man. You know what I'm saying? Then I finally catch up with the bitch and find out all this information. I'm like, yeah, my man that told me everything. I got the text messages and all type of shit. And my young boy said you fucking a nigga. Man, if I did, I did. The bitch was such a whore. She was okay. She was get aggressive. If I sucked the nigga dick, I did. If I fucked the nigga, I say, bitch, you a whore. Like, I say, like, back then, I was a young, crazy motherfucker. So, like, back then, I said, oh, you want to play with a nigga like me like that? I say, all right, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Everything, look, man, I punished their ass, man. Don't ever play with me like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, kissing me after sucking a nigga dick and shit. Like, that shit was awful, man. Like I say, this the world niggas living in now, man. Like, I don't get it, man. Like I say, all these cute little names they comment. Oh, we got an entanglement. Oh, we got the poly going the fuck on. I'm like, yeah, I can keep doing that poly shit. Just keep that shit the fuck away from me, man. Yeah, I mean, you can't even trust a motherfucker nowadays. You smoke a cigarette or blunt after a nigga. Man, I had a homegirl, right? The bitch had a motherfucking bump on her lip, right? I kept telling her, I said, bitch, that ain't no, I said, cold sores is herpes. Like, you got a whole bump on your shit. No, Charlie, you know that ain't no herpes. You know they just be saying shit on the internet. I say, bitch, Google that shit. That's herpes, bitch. What the fuck? I like, man, I ain't smoking that cigarette. You can keep that blunt. Hey, look, man, I don't want no liquor out there. I don't want none of that shit. I seen that bump on her motherfucking lip. I'm like, everybody on the block, they looking at the bitch lip. I'm like, nah, I'm good, cuz. You can have that whole cigarette, cuz. I don't want no parts of that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, when you start adding all these partners, I had one homegirl, I'm talking to her. I said, yeah, I mean, like, you fucking all these niggas, you use condoms and shit like that. So she like, I don't gotta use no goddamn condom and shit. Like, all the people I fuck with clean, and I know the niggas you fuck with, so I know they be fucking them crackhead bitches too. So I'm like, so you fucking this nigga and you don't know he fucking the crackhead bitch up the street? Man, I be knowing a lot of shit. I just sit back and watch the show. Like, I'm like, yeah, I know you fucking the crackhead bitch, and he fuck you too, and you sucking them all. So yeah, all them bumps around your motherfucking lip. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I be saying this shit right here. Like I say, bro, it's better to actually find a partner and have somebody that you can be solid with. Playing no type of poly games and shit like that. I mean, unless you taking everybody to the clinic and that type of shit, it's not a game you should be playing around to fuck with. And you know, Will Smith and them, they got money, so they can really get niggas checked out and all that type of shit. So they'll be more safer than a regular person that's out here. Yeah, I'm gonna poly it up out this bitch. It's like, how safe are you really when you polying it up and you don't got that type of money to really get this shit checked out and make sure niggas clean and shit like that. So, like I say, that lifestyle ain't for everybody, bro. A lot of broke motherfuckers trying to live that type of lifestyle and not knowing what come with it. And them niggas get sick and fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's not worth it, man. That shit is not fucking worth it, bro. Like, at all, bro. Like I say, nowadays, relationships don't mean shit no more, man. Let's be honest, that shit it's watered down like a motherfucker, because in the world we live in today, right, when you really sit back and think about shit, ain't no love, bro. Ain't no fucking love. Family don't love family. Friends, figures a motherfucker. I can't name you one homegirl that was real. You know what I'm saying? Like, one dingling get in the bitch, she act different like a motherfucker. You know what I mean? Ain't no loyalty there, none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I gotta follow the dick. I'm like, all right, go ahead, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't be caring no more, cause I look at this shit, I just be feeling like everything be fake. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of that shit. Then, you know, motherfuckers see you. Oh, Charlie, look, I gotta tell you this. I'm like, man, I don't want to hear this shit, but I'm gonna listen to it. You know what I'm saying? I on some kind type of shit. I don't be want to hear that shit, because I feel like if I'm loyal to you, you be loyal to me. But like I say, all this shit be going on, be so crazy. That's why I say, when I look at this whole DaBaby shit, it's what the world becoming of. It's hot garbage. That's why you see the Kevin sandwich, different people on these platforms talking about how the destruction of our culture is now. Now niggas promoting hoism. Like, at one time, it was an embarrassment to be that. You know what I'm saying? It was embarrassing to be a whore. It was embarrassing to be a scumbag motherfucker. They celebrate scumbags. If a nigga kill 10 motherfuckers, he get the most celebrated. Nigga go to college, they ain't celebrating that shit. You know what I mean? The bitch out here, she sucking hella dick. They'll celebrate the Cardi B's before they celebrate any motherfucking body else, bro. They ain't gonna celebrate the women that's doing the positive shit. You know what I'm saying? They'll celebrate all the whole shit. You know what I mean? Like I said, we ain't putting shit in perspective no more, man. Like, when you look at a woman, right, or you look at somebody that's coming up, that's why, like, a lot of my homegirls that graduated from school and shit like that, I be like, it's one thing to get your diploma, right? It's another thing to have a character of a good person. So, yeah, you got a diploma, but you still Keisha from the block. You got all these degrees, but you still carry yourself like a loving hip-hop type of bitch. So when a nigga see that type of shit, you immediately know what you dealing with immediately. Like, right? It don't matter how much money you got or how much education you got. It's all about your character. Like, if you got all these, like I said, I know a lot of bitches that got a lot of fucking degrees and shit. And I know them personally, but I know they whores. I know it off the top. Like, type motherfucker will read you the books of the books, but a suck every nigga dick in the goddamn party, because their character ain't matching. That's why I say you gotta have fathers in the house and you gotta have strong mothers in the house, because you gotta teach motherfuckers right from wrong. Because nowadays people teaching niggas how to be whores, niggas teaching niggas how to be killers. Like I say, you kill for your family because you doing that to protect them, right? You ain't supposed to be out here being no serial killer, nigga. And like I say, a woman shouldn't be just giving herself up to any nigga that's out this motherfucker. But like I say, money changes the narrative of the whole story. Not just that. It's almost like the fat kid. I'm a fat kid, so a fat kid that get a donut, and you know damn well you ain't supposed to be eating 12 donuts in one motherfucking day. That's how this shit go now. So if a nigga can eat 12 donuts, he gonna fuck 12 bitches. If a bitch can fuck 12 niggas, she gonna fuck 12 niggas. And then the end result of that is all of this babies all over the fucking place, diseases all over the place. Not just that, the brokenness that happened in between the mix of all of these fornications, and You take on another person's spirit every time you lay down with them. You notice how, like, I had homegirls and shit like that I fuck with. Like I say, everybody fake as a bitch. I say that shit. I say that shit to their fucking face. The niggas fake as shit. But like I say, they'll sleep with a nigga, right? And then you will notice that she take on I seen good girls take on the personality of the drug dealer nigga that she end up fucking with. Like, sis was the goodest bitch in the world. I mean, that bitch was in school. She was doing all type of good ass shit. I sit back, right? She started fucking with a nigga. She started selling drugs and everything. I'm looking at the bill. I'm like, this bitch sell drugs now. This bitch get. I'm talking to one of my homegirls one day. She's like, yeah, I smoke weed, all type of shit. I'm like, well, you smoke weed now? I'm like, I'm fucked up because I know her from the beginning. In the beginning, when I knew this bitch, she was a clean cut bitch. She ain't even like a nigga smoking a little bit around her. Like, you know what I'm saying? So now, that's why I be saying you taking on the spirits of each person that you sleep with. So that's why I say, if you Pollyanna or all that other type of shit, you know, niggas try to clean it up. I just do have 2 partners, man. I don't give a fuck how many partners you got. You still a whore to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck about that shit. Talking about something, I got 2 partners and shit. I'm like, bitch, that's 2 dinglings in your motherfucking mouth now. Is you getting 2 dinglings a month? Or like, what? How we doing this Pollyanna shit out here? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get that shit, though. Like I said, I don't know, man. Like I said, I can't judge a nigga. I ain't God, but goddamn, man. We got to have some standards and some responsibility out this motherfucker, man, because the shit getting crazy. I'm just being real, G. Like I see this shit, I'll be watching from afar, like, you talk to different people, family members, homegirls and shit like that. I'm like, damn, got a nigga. I'm like, this bitch got a different nigga every day. I knew a bitch like that one time, man. I didn't know what type of shit she was into. I ain't know, like, I'm living with a bitch one time. I'm talking about she had about 12 niggas coming to the crib, bro. I was sitting there like, damn. I said, this bitch is crazy out here. I'm talking about she had a broke nigga. She had a couple of rich niggas. I'm talking about niggas riding up in Benzes. Other niggas coming in hoopties. And my other homegirl said, nah, maybe she was out there tricking the pussy up. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck she was doing. She had a different nigga a day, though. They talking about some women and man got the same body count. I say, man, y'all niggas crazy. Y'all think that shit, y'all niggas smoking on some shit, nigga. Women is out beating niggas by 1,000 miles per hour, nigga. I probably had 2 girls. That bitch had about 20 niggas. I'm like, the shit was so crazy. Like, she called me. She like, Charlie, the nigga stalking me and shit. The nigga at the window, this shit now. I'm like, damn, the nigga at the window. The nigga throwing rocks at the window. That nigga said, I got to get this pussy today. I said, this nigga crazy. This nigga, he see me come out the fucking window. The nigga run off and shit. I'm like, man, that shit got to be wild. That bitch living the diamond lifestyle, man, from Players Club and shit. She got a whole crazy nigga outside the window and shit. I'm like, damn. The young boy had the car parked around the car. Nigga had the car parked around the corner and shit. Throwing rocks at the window. I was like, all that nigga needed was a radio and some flowers and shit. I was like, this nigga about to shoot one of them old school movies and shit. He about to start singing and shit. I was like, man, boy. Like I said, I don't agree with none of that shit, bro, because I feel like it's dangerous, man. Cause I know the niggas out here, they more sensitive. Like a nigga will sit back. You know how I told my homeboy this shit, you'll sit back, the niggas be playing the gangsters roles in the world. Nigga, like, yeah, I'm the toughest nigga in the world, man. Fuck that bitch, nigga. The next thing you know, me like, you should look at the news, be like, damn, that nigga shot the bitch, man. He just told me he ain't give a fuck about her, man. He shot the bitch. I seen this shit before, man. I had a homeboy, that nigga was crazy, bro. Like, this nigga was fucking slammed old crazy, bro. Like, he had his girl, right? And I don't think this bitch knew who she was dealing with or something. So this nigga, one of them tight niggas, he'll punch a bitch in the face. So I'm like, oh, man, this bitch, she at the party. Everybody chilling, playing cards and dancing and drinking. And she just sitting on niggas' laps. I'm like, oh, my God. I'm telling my man, I'm like, bro, like, yo, tell her chill out, bro, for this nigga snap, bro. Like, she dance, she oh, yeah, she riding on the nigga and shit. And my man's is boiling in the seat, cuz. That nigga boiling, Tim boots on and all that nigga boiling in the seat. So I'm like, oh, man, this shit about to get ugly. I'm telling my pops, I'm like, yo, this shit about to get crazy. Tell homegirl, chill out for me, man. I'm telling my man, I'm telling my everybody to get her to chill out. But the girl, she was drinking and shit. She didn't know that this nigga that she fucking with, crazy. So I guess she go in the back room with him. He go use the bathroom and then she on a nigga lap and shit. Nigga come out the bathroom, bitch, what the fuck you doing? I'm like, oh, shit, I'm sitting back, I'm fucked up, I'm drinking and shit. I'm looking at this nigga like, this nigga about to kill this bitch. So like, what you gonna do? You a nutting ass nigga. She come at the nigga like that. So I'm like, oh, shit. I'm looking at that shit. I'm like, man, she don't know who she fucking with. She still talking shit to the nigga. I'm like, yeah, bro. Like, she playing, bro. I'm trying to dial the shit that. I'm like, she playing, bro. She tripping. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling her, come on, yo, come on, chill out. She still capping shit to the nigga. Like, fuck you. Next thing you know, this nigga caught back with the meanest punch. Boom, punch the bitch teeth out of her mouth. I'm talking about blood squirting all over the place. I'm like, the whole party fucked up out there. All the niggas trying to beat the shit out the nigga and shit. Like, I'm like, yo, I never forget that shit, man. But that's why I be saying, like, people don't understand. First of all, you dating a nigga, you fucking with a nigga, and you do some shit like that where you dancing on all these people and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? You have fun, chill with your nigga. Like, got to be dancing on other niggas. Like, that shit, man. It just ended so badly, man. Like, with blood, every fucking where the girl. Like, I'm talking about knock their front teeth out of their fucking mouth, man. That shit was crazy, bro. Like, and me personally, I know him to be a aggressive, abusive type of nigga, cause I seen him do it before. He had another bitch, right? She did the same shit. This one of his baby mamas or some shit. We all chilling in the crib. I'm joking the nigga. She joking the nigga. We all just having fun and shit. Next thing you know, she said the wrong joke. That nigga get up. He had these big ass Tim boots on. And he just kicked the bitch in the face. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, yo, but like, he always been one of them type of abusive ass niggas like that. So I was like, when I see that nigga, I was like, man. Oh, I say, you gotta watch that shit, all that poly shit. Like, you be some crazy niggas out here. I be seeing that type of shit. Niggas will tell you they ain't like that. Them niggas be really crazy on the low, man. I know a lot of niggas that do that type of shit, beat the shit out the joint. You know what I mean? So, and like I say, y'all do what y'all do, man. But like I said, the whole DaBaby shit, this Willow shit, and Jada shit, like, them niggas rich as fuck, and they still going through their little trials and tribulations. We don't know what going on behind closed doors. But y'all niggas out here ain't got all that money like that, and y'all trying to live that lifestyle. Know it come with that shit. Just like that drug dealing lifestyle, it come with gunplay, robbery, snitches, and rats. When it come down to poly and sleeping with a bunch of people, come with diseases, fucking niggas getting angry and frustrated, niggas want to kill niggas and shit. Like, a nigga will, like, I seen shit where a nigga was mad at a nigga. He made it about something that wasn't even about the girl, right? So just made up some nigga couldn't wait for an opportunity to try to switch up on a nigga because he was mad that his girl fucking with another person. But like I told you before, it ain't even about no. I'll tell you this. Over the years of dealing with women and dealing with bad relationships and shit like that, I learned to understand that you can't really trust nobody. You know what I mean? You really can't, bro. And then you can't have feelings to the point where you looking at that situation as like, that connection, it was broken in me a long time ago. Like, being in bad relationships and seeing women do type of fucked up shit. Yeah, I think I come from a mama in church every motherfucking day and shit like that. Oh, women is the good. Women is that. Women is this and that. So I used to be believing all that hype ass shit. And then I get in a relationship and then I find out bitch cheating and doing all type of crazy shit. It made me have a different perspective. And then it started making me lean more on my dad, because my daddy was telling me that this type of shit was going on for a while now. You know what I'm saying? So like I say, that's why you need a mama and daddy. You can't just have one motherfucking parent. You got to have both to tell you both sides of the spectrum, because your mama hyping you up on all this bullshit. Like, you get your ass tricked up out here, man. Like I say, that lifestyle come with great responsibility, bro. And if you ain't got that shit, I'm telling you, bro, that shit can end fucking badly, bro. I'm telling you. Like I said, I wouldn't tell nobody to be on no poly shit. I wouldn't tell nobody to live on the whole lifestyle. I know everybody do this shit. I get it. But like I say, I seen niggas, look, I seen so much bad shit. I seen niggas' cars get keyed up. I seen a bitch one time, her nigga, I think, was fucking with another bitch. She went to the rent office to get the girl put out. Man, I seen some crazy shit. I seen nigga whole cars and shit get keyed up. I seen one time bitch took some bleach. My man's, right? She took some bleach, right? Nigga walked, I think he was either inside the house sleep and she pulled bleach on that nigga face, or when he came outside, she had a bowl and it's like pulled bleach all on the nigga face. So yeah, man. Like, that shit get crazy. Then like I told her, I seen hella niggas beat the shit out of bitches and shit. So niggas, that shit be all capped with all that, oh yeah, I don't feel nothing, bro, I don't care. And then next thing you know, that bitch getting beat up and shit like that. Shit all the time, bro. But like I say, y'all can go and live that party lifestyle, whole lifestyle and all that shit. Just know what come with it, man. That's all I say with that, man. But that whole shit with the baby shit, I seen it so many times, bro. I never seen no nigga on no side chick put it all on the internet, though. But as far as the behind the scenes fighting and shit like that and all that little petty, little childish shit, yeah, you see that shit. That be behind the scenes, though. It ain't on camera and shit. You see the little petty shit. Oh, yeah, you was just the side junk and this and that. You know what I mean? But niggas don't televise that type of shit. That's why I was shot with DaBaby, with the televising and shit all over the internet and shit like that. So, I like, yeah, DaBaby was tripping on that shit. David said, fuck it, I don't give a damn. I'm calling the police and every type of shit, man. Like I said, I've been in relationships with shit ended like that, where motherfucker like tore my house up through like vegetable cans at a nigga head and shit. So like, nah, I'm good with all that shit, man. Y'all niggas can have all that, man. But yeah, that's all I gotta say about that, man. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, man. Love y'all, man. Peace.